Hello, it's your favorite sports Unc here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to join the fastest growing community on YouTube. Remember, Nightcap doesn't happen without you. So please subscribe or you're going to make Ocho cry. Ocho, the Eagles are reportedly interested in a potential blockbuster trade involving star pass rusher Myles Garrett. According to Yahoo Sports' Charles Robinson, I've heard it from a couple of other super high-ranking people in other teams that are clearly on the phones that Howie Roseman and the Eagles are super hot after Myles Garrett, that Howie Roseman would give up like 3 first-round picks and a player. You know, what? I think they'd probably be willing to give up 3 first-round picks and probably Jordan Davis or one of those superstar, one of those young players. Right. I don't think they'd be willing to give up Carter, but I think they'd be willing to give up Davis. But it's going to take 3 first rounds.
Absolutely, and it's damn well worth it. One thing about Howie Roseman, if you watch the way he maneuver, the way he conducts business when it comes to getting players and building a team, building a roster, and obviously right now the main thing is the main thing with the Philadelphia Eagles. Despite what everybody's talking about, they trying to go back and repeat, They trying to go back and repeat, and goddamn Howie Roseman is pushing all his chips in on the table. I know what I need. I know a piece can help us, and that's going to get goddamn. What happened? What happened if with that trade through 3 first-round picks and a player? What if they want AJ Brown in exchange?
Hey, they want. You can have him.
What?
Yes. Because the way I look at it, Ocho, if I get him and I'm the Philadelphia Eagles that I believe I can be, where are we going to be picking? The bottom half. You're going to get somewhere between 28 and 32. Right. We're not going to be in the top 10, so it's not going to hurt us. It's not going to hurt us. See, now you mess around and you pick it in the top 10, a la Chicago. Who's that? No, Carolina. Remember Carolina wanted the first pick, and the next year, boom, that pick that you gave up is Caleb Williams.
Yeah, and I honestly, just thinking about it, the only thing that makes sense, okay, you giving us 3 first-round picks, and we need something of equal value if we letting up.
But I wouldn't give up both though, Ocho. I would give up 3 first-round picks. You don't get AJ and Carter or AJ and right. You can get AJ. You know what? I might be willing to give up Carter and keep Jordan Davis.
No, absolutely not.
I would.
No. I'm going the opposite way, and obviously it might not be anybody defensively. With all the smoke, with all the talking, they might let Sticks go. Because I think that's the value.
Who, Devontae?
No, I say Sticks. I mean number 11.
Yeah, AJ, yeah. I can see that.
Yeah, I think.
But I think Ocho, Carter hadn't been the same player in the injuries. He wasn't in shape like he was supposed to. See, teams factor that in. Ocho, the kid's 24. So if he's not in shape at 24, what makes me think he's going to be in shape at 26, 27, 28? And now, Ocho, I got to put a big contract on the table. Now he's going to want 30, 32, 33, 34 million. Am I willing? Is that someone I can trust to invest that kind of money in? I already know what I'm going to get Myles Garrett. I'm cool with that. I already know. Myles Garrett's going to play like he's broke, and he's one of the highest paid defensive players in football. So I'm not ever worried about him being in shape. Now I got to worry about him speeding a little bit. Hey, damn, Myles, slow it down. Damn, bro. But hey, I'm sure I think Andrew Barrett has had a conversation with him. I think he's got like 6 speeding tickets, a couple of them excess of 100 miles an hour. That's something that he needs to work on. But I don't have to worry about him when it comes to being in condition and being him playing hard. I don't have to light a fire up under him. Ocho, if I pay you that kind of money, Ocho, I don't need to give you no pep talk. I don't need to say, come on, son, we need it today. What?
Yeah.
I need you to say, hey, son, you can't practice today. Because I don't want you to hurt nobody. That's how it should be. Look, all we can go by is Ocho, by body language, what's being said. Something is going on that AJ doesn't seem happy. He doesn't feel like he's getting the targets that because he's looking at Uno up in Cincinnati. Ooh. That man got 42 targets. I haven't got 42 targets all year. This man got 42 targets in 2 games.
Hey, it's different.
He's looking at Puka. He's looking at Jetta. He's looking at all these guys and he says, I'm a number one. And I see number ones, they get their targets. They get 7, 8, 10 targets a game. I get 3 or 4, and I'm supposed to be okay with that.
Yeah, well, you're supposed to be okay with that when you're winning. And that's what everybody says. But you got to be careful what you wish for, huh? Because you got to think.
You got to tell me.
Think about the situation. The trade deadline ends what? The 4th?
November 4th. So Tuesday. Tuesday at 4 o'clock Eastern.
Yeah, you got to be careful what you wish for because you're coming from a perfect situation. And what happens if you end up in Cleveland?
Ooh,
you're upset because there's inconsistent play at the quarterback position. It's just I think if you put AJ Brown in that system, now I think they will put you in position to be able to get 42 goddamn catches a game.
But who can get it to him?
Man.
You trusted. No. It takes a veteran quarterback to target somebody 23 times. And the guy caught what did he catch? Like 16 of them? He got targeted 19 times. He caught 12 of them. Everybody doesn't know how to do that. But the thing that I love most about the Eagles, and I love this about the Lions also, is that not only are they developing players, they're not afraid to go get somebody that they feel that can really help them get to that. You see, you look at where it's we're gonna talk about it a little later. I'll touch on it right now. You look at Detroit. Yeah. They say, man, we need Matthew Stafford. He wants to go. Okay, we'll make a trade. Okay, Rams, give us 2 first-rounders and Jared Goff. Now they go get Penei Sewell. They get Jahmyr Gibbs. Now they get J-Mo. They get Amon-Ra St. Brown. They get Aiden Hutchinson. And guess what they've done, Ocho? We drafted them. We developed them. We paid them. Look at the money that they paid all these guys. You see 4 years, 212. 4 years, 180. 4 years, 120. 4 years, 112. 4 years, 93. You see a reoccurring theme? Guys know now, if I come here and I work my butt off, I'm going to get paid. Ain't no dilly-dallying around. Ain't playing no mind games. And the buck stops with me on my desk and don't nobody get this and that. Ain't about no egos. Kudos to Brad Holmes, the general manager.
And also kudos to him for drafting too, for drafting well. Because
Brad Holmes, that's him.
Sometimes you draft players and hope they pan out, and they actually don't pan out. But it seems like everyone they've drafted to date, it always just seems to pan out, which is why they've been able to pay players and develop them, and they get the money that they get. Because
Kirby Joseph,
they drafted really well, man.
They've done a great job. You look at that D line, you look at those linebackers, Campbell, and you look at what's the big D lineman that just came back. They've done a great job of identifying a player that fits their system. Coach Belichick used to take a lot of criticism for guys like, who is this guy? But Coach Belichick knew what he was looking for. He was looking for 2-gap defensive linemen. You're not going to get no sacks. Remember, Chris Long left. He said, yeah, it's fun to win, but I want to be a player. I just don't want to hold up so the linebackers can make plays. My job as a defensive, as an edge rusher, excuse me, Chad, I want to hunt the quarterback. I don't want to just sit on the porch and bark. Let me hunt. And so you identify the player that's going to fit the system, a player that personality-wise will fit your system, because it don't do any good if the guy fits the system but he's a jackass. You have to identify that. You identify that. You do your homework. Now, you're going to miss some because sometimes guys can fool you.
Absolutely.
But I just love what they do.